All right, so not exactly the cheeriest topic for a deep dive, but
Definitely important, though.
oh, absolutely. This could be some seriously useful info, so let's get right to it. We're talking about what not to do when you're being questioned by the police.
Right.
Came across this article, really lays it all out. Honestly, I was kind of surprised by some of the stuff in there.
Yeah, it's not always what people think.
Nope. And that's exactly why we're doing this, right? So everyone listening can, be prepared if they're ever in that situation, know how to handle it, keep themselves safe.
Exactly.
So right off the bat, this article, it says, straight up, don't lie. Even if you think the officer's like trying to trick you, which, I mean, come on. It's tempting, right?
Oh, totally. It's human nature. But you got to fight that urge because it can really, really backfire.
Okay, so how come?
Well, thing is, police, they can actually use deception legally. It's part of the game. Oh, yeah. They might say they've got evidence they don't, or that your buddy already spilled the beans, whatever works. But if you lie,
Right.
even a little white lie, that's it. They've got you. Creates a hole in your story, and then, bam, they're going to use it against you. And you're the one in trouble, right? Because the police, they're allowed to lie. You, not so much.
Huh. So what do you do then? Like when they're really grilling you?
Yeah.
How do you deal with all that pressure?
You got to know your rights. That's the key. And don't be afraid to use them.
Right.
Your best defense. Silence. Just say, I'm choosing to remain silent. I want a lawyer. Just keep repeating it like a broken record if you have to.
Got it. Okay. Lawyers. So even if you're total innocent, like the whole lawyer thing, it feels, I don't know, kind of intimidating,
It's understandable, but trust me, it's not about guilt. It's about protecting yourself.
Yeah.
The legal system, it's complicated. A good lawyer, they know the ins and outs. They'll tell you what you should say, what you shouldn't say. They'll make sure they don't try to trick you into saying something you don't mean.
Right, right.
And you got to remember, police, sometimes they downplay things, make it seem less serious than it is, just so you won't get a lawyer.
Oh, wow. Okay, so bottom line, never ever waive your right to an attorney.
Exactly. It's not a sign of guilt. It's smart.
Okay, so next thing, hypothetical questions. This is where it gets really tricky. The article, it gives this example. Would it be excessive to hit someone stealing your phone?
Yeah. Seems harmless enough, right?
Right, just a casual conversation.
But that's how they get you. It's all psychological. Hypotheticals, they make you drop your guard. You start giving information you didn't even mean to give.
Right.
Talking about what you might do in a situation, and next thing you know, they're twisting your words, using it against you.
It's like a trap.
Pretty much. So remember, silence lawyer and watch out for those hypotheticals.
So what else? What else should we be careful about?
Humor.
Humor.
Yeah, laughing, joking. I know, it's natural, especially when you're nervous. But in a police interview, it can be a huge mistake. They even talked about the Richard Jewell case in the article.
Right, the guy they wrongly accused of the bombing.
Exactly. He tried to make a few jokes, lighten the mood, but they took it totally the wrong way. Thought he was confessing. It just goes to show that kind of situation, you got to stay serious. Every word counts.
Yeah, that's heavy. Humor can wait.
Yeah.
Speaking of heavy, this article also mentions a couple of other big things. The Central Park 5 case and polygraphs.
The Central Park 5, it's a classic example of what can go wrong. Coerced confessions, bad lawyers, and these 5 kids ended up in prison for something they didn't do.
Awful. It's like, even if you're innocent, the system can still,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So polygraphs, what's the deal with those? I always thought they were like foolproof.
Oh, no. Not at all. Polygraphs, they're not reliable. I mean, they measure things like your heart rate, how much you're sweating. But that stuff, it can go haywire just from being stressed out, and just being in that interrogation room, that's stressful enough, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the results, they're super subjective, easy to misinterpret.
So they're basically useless.
Very much.
Okay. So much to think about here. Silence, lawyer, watch out for the trick questions, no jokes, and don't trust those lie detectors.
You got it. It's a lot. But remember, being informed, knowing your rights, that's your best protection. Could make all the difference.
For sure. Wow. It really makes you think, like, any interaction, even a casual one, it could turn serious in a second. Definitely makes you think twice about how you handle things.
It's always better to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we've covered a lot today. Thanks for joining me for another deep dive. And to everyone listening, stay safe out there, know your rights, and maybe share this episode with a friend. Spread the knowledge.
Absolutely. The more people know, the better.
Exactly. Okay, until next time.
See us.